This reading will be about Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo. Because in one of the latest photo shoots and magazine interviews that Olivia Rodrigo has done, she was asked, does she have beef with Taylor Swift? And her response, she said, I don't. She said that she doesn't have beef with anyone. She said, I don't have beef with anyone. I'm very chill. I keep to myself. There is so many Twitter conspiracy theories that only look as alien conspiracy theories. She went from saying that, she's one of her inspirations, I think, and one of her idols and whatnot, to basically not even, like taking pictures with her or just mentioning her or saying anything about her. So today we are going to see what is going on between both ladies and what the fuck is up. So the first question will be, oh my god, I'm trying to pick a deck. The first question will be will be what is going on between both of them. So let's see, what is going on between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo? Let's shuffle. Then we shall see what's going to be getting. Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo. Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo. I've been wanting to do this reading for like so long, ever since the interview came out, the shoot and interview came out. So I was like, let's do it. And now we're going to the wins. Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, there's definitely something shady going on here. There is definitely yeah, something shady here that was done in the dark, that was said, some words that were exchanged, or just some uh, actions that were done or taken that definitely played a major role in their falling out. See? Yeah. I'll, there was definitely something here in the make. Oh my god, not in the making, I was gonna say in the mix. There's definitely something here that made them just not vibe with one another anymore, and not like, well, not just be as close or like as cordial or formal as they used to be, because she was always praising Taylor and just mentioning her, and people were like, oh, she's Taylor Swift's daughter, she's next to her and everything. And we know that Taylor doesn't like people saying that there is somebody else like her, or just that somebody else is going to take her spots when she's still very much active and just doing her thing and just around. There was definitely a hidden agenda, like something here that was done in a way to just harm her, or just to harm one another or one of them. And there was some manipulation in here, and just something that was done behind the scenes that led to them not talking. It led to one of them just feeling very hurt and feeling like, oh, victimized, and like she's the victim and she's dealing with all of this on her own and all together. And yeah, she just, one of them just didn't appreciate whatever that was happening, and felt like another one, like the other one, was just out there to get her and to basically harm her career, or just like harm her and just make people like not want to work with her, and just assert her power, and like to show her that she is boss. Like that's Olivia's type of energy. But let's see what's going on between, like, this is one of the main reasons that they're not on good terms anymore. What's going on between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo? What's going on between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo? What is going on between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo? Yeah, there was a lot in here. Like, I looked up to you, and this is, like, this is what I get. Like, I should have listened to people who warned me from getting too close, and like wanting to befriend you, or just like wanting to be like you. I should have, oh my god, I'm sorry. I should have known better, and I should have listened. Like, you're not, as you're trying to, like describe yourself or like portray yourself. There's so much more layers that people need to discover about you. This is like the energy that it's given. What's going on between them is, like, there is literally like no passion left between them. Like, no good energy and everything, but what they're going to show the public is that everything is well and everything is good and just everything is moving to, like that type of like taking action side and just, like, oh yeah, we're definitely good. Like, we're cool. Like, I don't have anything against her or like, I don't have beef with her and anything. She's, like very cool, very cordial and everything, but she won't mention her. And that's one of, like the signs that tell you, that should be telling you, that something is actually going on. Like something is happening between both ladies. Um, they won't let the public know that there is something happening because they're trying to like keep it balanced and keep it hushed and keep it tight and just show the public that everything is under control and read the timing and everything, because if you ever mention that, then you're not going to like what is going to happen. Like you can't just really like, she can't, okay, we're going to keep it real, of course, like we do. She doesn't stand a chance against Taylor. Nobody really does. She's really one of the main industry sweethearts, and not everybody can have, like can grow that backbone to just like go against her. Because what I'm hearing is like one of the songs that Nikki, in one of the songs, Nikki said, go against me. It's a suicide. Like that's a like where she's basically saying that go against me. Uh, it's not going to be beneficial for her. I don't want to say this, like, cause it's a suicide letter or, some stuff like that, because that's what she said in the song. But, like, if somebody is going to go after her and if she's going to be like, oh, we should get her, whatever, then she's the, like, that's what's going to happen. And, I really should learn how to just like not say a few words because they can be triggering. So my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, there isn't that calm or whatever like cool bond that there was there. Just like that little connection that they've had in there. There isn't there anymore. But at the same time, like you can just speak out loud about it because is you're going to be taken care of. Because like if you say something, then we're going to make sure that you still like you're going to be stuck in the energy you spoke of. Like if she says that, yeah, we have a problem, yeah, we have an issue, we have beef, she's gonna keep being stuck there, and she's gonna get swarmed by the fans and people, and nothing is going to be working that well anymore for her. So like she should learn how to pick her battles, which is something that she's doing because she's learning how to move, and she knows that like if you just cross her the wrong way, then not just her but everybody will be coming at you the wrong way. So she's focusing on herself and not trying to just, yeah, she like there's the energy of like, yeah, I'm focusing on myself and not trying to stir any problems or like stir any thoughts or whatever. Like I'm not gonna do that because I'm trying to make a name out of myself and just make my family proud and make myself happy and stuff like that. But let's see what's going on between them again. Currently, between, yeah, there's lots of pettiness, lots of tension. Oh my god. Yeah, competing. It's like, how are you going to compete against a strong and a powerhouse name? Literally. Because we see clearly how powerful Taylor Swift is. So, like, how can you compete? But the energy between them is very tense. Like, it's awkward. It's weird. And it's something like, it's unfortunate that's gonna happen, like this happened, but each of them is just focusing on what she does and what she should be focusing on, which is just her career and whatever that she's working on. But there is the hesitation and the reckless energy because of like there is no love, there is nothing. It definitely did make 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 Olivia sad because she didn't expect that, and it definitely made like Taylor look at her oddly and weirdly because she's like, whatever it is, I'm ready to like take it further and like take it down. whatever happens is gonna happen. There's like lots of tension and awkwardness in there between them, and just lots of anxiety, and feel like I have to choose my words carefully and just like tread lightly when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, there is no friends in the game, and I feel like Olivia Rodrigo is learning that the hard way, and it's one of the lessons that she has to learn. But yeah, let's see how does. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. We're going to see how does Taylor feel about Olivia. Okay, so it was actually okay. Let's see. How does Taylor Swift? What's Taylor Swift's energy towards Olivia Rodrigo? What's Taylor Swift's energy towards Olivia Rodrigo? I keep hearing like a vampire, that song. Let's see. She likes her. She sees her as somebody she shouldn't really like be worried about. She definitely, like sees her as someone who is getting more comfortable in, whatever she's doing. She definitely does respect that. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually like likes the vampire song because I keep hearing it in my head. But she also had to, like make a decision. Let's see, when it comes to Olivia, let's see. How does Taylor Swift feel about Olivia Rodrigo? How does she really feel about her? Like, she looks up to me. She's been looking up to me. She likes me ever since she was a child. So, like, it was only right for me to take her in and just basically like embrace her and show people that I am accepting of her, and I'm thrilled to just be one of her inspirations, and how they call her mother and stuff, to like be called that and shit like that. She's like, okay, that's good and everything. But there it goes. There is that, she's very like Taylor doesn't trust people easily because of everything that she's gone through. So she was very hesitant, like she doesn't know where to stand with her. She was like very hesitant, like she didn't know what to make out of all of this. So she was like, maybe I'll just give it time and see how that goes. Taylor Swift. How does Taylor Swift feel about Olivia Rodrigo? How does Taylor Swift feel about Olivia Rodrigo? Let's see. She sees her as somebody who, like wanna fit in, but at the same time, like just wanna do what she wants, like a little rebellious girl who just wanna make rock or punk or whatever music that she likes, and who just wanna rock and vibe. She definitely does see her, as somebody who can, like you can invest in. She likes her, but I know that we're gonna get something here. Like I'm pretty sure we just have to see. But at the same time, she's like, there is something here. There's like something shady going on here. Like, she just can't pinpoint what she sees. But at the same time, let's see. For now, it's like very chill, very laid back. But at the same time, she's a little too naive. She sees her as somebody who can just be like a little too naive or like reckless. And that's something that throws Taylor off. Let's see. Yeah, she sees her as somebody who has a little bit of like, like red flags herself too. How does Taylor feel about Olivia Rodrigo? She sees the moves that she be making for herself. She sees her accomplishments and like how she performs and everything, but at the same time, just there is something here that that she just chooses to hide. Like there is, she can just her intuition, like her mind, she knows that something is off. Like she doesn't fully trust her. Yeah, that's why. Hey, see, we're getting somewhere. She's like, oh my god, she watches her. She doesn't have, like, of course she likes her music, she likes her taste or whatever, but personally, she doesn't She doesn't rock with her that way. She doesn't rock, like, I don't want to say fuck with her, but she doesn't mess with her in that personal level. Like, she sees her as somebody who can, like, air out your secrets so easily, just, by thinking about them, or just by approaching the situation in a certain way. That's why she has, like, her guards up when it comes to her. She doesn't have, like, of course she likes her artistically and stuff, but, like, that type of love, or, just like those genuine type of personal feelings or whatever, they're not there. Okay, she knows that there is something here that's kind of like throws her off about her. So that's why she keeps an eye out on whatever that she's doing, because she knows that people just keep saying that, oh, she's the next Taylor Swift and everything, but she's like, she can't even pull my numbers. Like, how would she be me? You know? Let's see, how does Taylor Swift feel about Olivia Rodrigo? How does Taylor Swift feel about Olivia Rodrigo? Yeah, she's really, like, she sees how she does and everything, and yeah, she's just very, like, conflicted about her. Like, they don't talk or, like, communicate that well, but she isn't just, like, she's going to get out of her way to just show her that maybe she likes her, like, maybe she should do this and do that, because she feels like this isn't something that she really just want to be involved in, or just, like, with her or some shit like that. But she definitely, keeps tabs on her, because she's curious about everything that she does, and she just wants to see, like, whatever choice that she has to make. But at the same time, she sees her as somebody who can be, like, envious, or just, like, jealous of her, or just who wants to achieve her achievements, and just, like, get to be her, basically like a TS 2.0. Like, she sees her as a wannabe her. She used to see her as a wannabe her. So she's like, I don't like copycats, I don't like copycats, and it's just like, yeah, it definitely is something that's played a major role in her, just like side-eyeing her, or kind of like whatever that they've had just hit a stagnant point, and just like a burnt out type of, like, a real fast burnt out type of connection, because, like, why are you doing this, or, like, why do people keep saying that? Like, yes, she is her own self, and, I'm curious about her just like the other people, and of course, like, we don't shit rainbows and shit, like, yeah, it's everything good and blah blah blah, but she can't be me. Yep, she feels like she challenges her, like, she feels like she has to make people see that they're not together, or, like, not, oh my god, not together, but, like, that they're not the same. Each one of them is her own individual self. That's why she feels like she just has to keep her at bay, or just, like, stay far away from her, because this isn't something that she wants people to keep talking about. Specifically, just, saying that, oh, she's the next in line, she's the one who is going to be her and everything, which is one of many other reasons of why she chose Sabrina Carpenter to be her opening act, I think, in her tour. She just she just knows what she's doing. Like, if you want to say that this is somebody that, like, there is somebody who I want to invest in, or, like, I want to give a platform to, or I want to see perform next to me, whatever, choose her. Choose this one, because she sees herself more in that lady than the other one. But at the same time, she's, like, really contemplating about whatever this is. Like, whatever that tea is about Olivia, because she feels like there's just something about her that makes her have, like, a certain type of reaction towards her. Like, there is something here. Like, she knows that people just want her to kind of, like, talk about her, or just give them the details, or, like, how she thinks about her, or stuff like that. But she knows, like, she's trusting whatever her instincts and just, like, her gut is telling her. Oh, look at that. Whatever her gut is telling her about her, because, like, I just don't want to ignore it and then just see that maybe I was right at the end of it. So she's very like conflicted about it. So that's why her energy is like, I just have to make up my mind about this and like have to make a decision about all of this when it comes to Rodrigo. But yeah, she definitely sees her as somebody who's making uh a name out there for themselves in this business and everything. But at the same time, she's a little too stubborn and just like wanna plant herself deep in there and just kind of like make herself a competitor toward like a competitor to me and everything. So she's kind of like looking far ahead and just preparing herself for any type of event that might take place or action that might happen and stuff like that. But she's like moving forward. Like that's not something that um okay. It is something that she will keep thinking about and everything. But she hopes that um she hopes that they can just move forward from this and just like not take it there, because we all know how Taylor can get. So she's like, let's just keep moving forward. With there is their resentment. She does not fuck with her. There is, as I said, the indecision and the feeling of just like I'm holding myself back and I'm just protecting myself and standing my ground and just being there. And of course I'm gonna still like be me and be generous and show people that we're cool, we're okay, and there is nothing there. But um Taylor cannot lie for at times she can't lie for shit. Like she's of course like she can say whatever she wants and she can give you that uh I'd say the energy of her just being, a con artist, like a masterpiece, a mastermind at whatever she does, and can give you all the shit that she wants. But at the same time, at times, she's like, she can be very much of an open book to me personally. Like, I can see through some of her stuff. But, yeah, there is that type of like holding a grudge against her. Uh, I don't want to get into like whatever that has happened between them before in the past, but there is the energy of just like something here that has happened that definitely makes her look at her in a certain type of way and just make her feel like I just have to stand on my guard and show people what the fuck is really up, basically. But there is the like a detachment, like I don't like she's creative or whatever, but I'm keeping an eye on her and I'm keeping I'm keeping all of my tabs open for whatever that she has to say about me, so she know how to react, because she definitely does see her as somebody who can be like strategic or like sneaky and deceptive person, and who can get away with it so easily because of the innocent face and because she's younger and stuff like that. So she's like, I'm watching everything. That's one of the reasons why she just can't fully trust her, because of all the perceptions and all just the stuff that people give her, because she knows that it can get ugly or it can get just stale and stagnant. She just gotta choose whatever she want to do and whatever she choose to do very carefully. So let's see now, how does Olivia feel about Taylor? Okay, let's see now. Mm-hmm. How does Olivia Rodrigo feel about Taylor Swift? 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 Oh yeah, she is literally trying to just like uh walk on her tippy toes around Taylor Swift, because she knows that this shit isn't no joke. She knows that. So that's why she feels trapped. Like, I don't know why I have to deal with this. Like, why do I have to deal with this? Why do I have to get like asked about this all the time? Like, just let it be. Whatever that has happened has happened. Like, we can't speak about that because obviously something has happened between them and has occurred between them too. Like something that involved some contracts or like a paper or a song or whatever. And she's like, whatever happened just made her really realize what is really Taylor's nature for her. And whatever has happened just made her snap out of her stand nature when it came to Taylor. But let's see. Yeah, she does not. She does not like her. She's like, I used to look up to you. Like all of that love and feelings, and like admiration and wonder and just respect or whatever. Um, like I used to look up to you in everything, and that's how I am. Being repaid. She sees Taylor as somebody who is very strategic, very sneaky, who is literally I don't want to say a pathological liar, but that's what I'm hearing. Who can just like deceive people or just make them believe something that isn't the truth and just like serve them a lie with one of the most pleasant smiles. So she's like, yeah, she sees her as somebody who is like very malicious and somebody who is, always having a trick up her sleeve. Somebody who, of course you can party with and everything, but you cannot trust because she sees her as somebody who will always like turn whatever that is to like whatever that is there to money and into competition just to prove that she is the best. And yeah, there is lots of tension in here. Yep, lots of tensions and lots of feeling like she looks at you like a little, like as a little girl just because she doesn't take you seriously. That's what she feels. Like yes, she still does, admire her and have love for her and everything, but there is just like lots of tension between them. And also just like conflicted energy because you don't know what you should be doing. Like, could you be speaking about this? Because if you do, you're going to miss out on all those opportunities and all that real growth that you want, or like the still opportunities that you want to complain about this, or like about this and that, and just discuss everything and just work with one another. But yeah, just a lot of just tension and just like lots of no real like love or like no real appreciation. Like yeah, of course, still listen to your music. I still respect you. I still like grew up listening to you and shit like that. But it's not the same. You know, there's just like lots of just anxiety here too. Feeling like I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to basically like cut my checks short and just do stuff to sabotage my own self. So she's trying to avoid those catastrophes and just like beefing with her personally or just coming at her or saying anything that will rub her the wrong way. So she's like hoping for a new start or just whatever that is, to just like be redeemed and whatnot. But yeah, there is literally like, no real passion and everything, but she does see her as somebody who is vain, too much of a perfectionist, greedy, who always just has love for whatever that is going to be like beneficial for her. But she still, like has love for her, but at the same time, it's like there's just like the restlessness about the whole situation. Cause like, damn if I do, and damn I'll be damned if I don't either. So she's like trying to not say anything about it, but something might happen. Like something might slip away. So yeah, just try to like fight those temptations and just like be stronger about all of this. But yeah, she has the resentment energy towards her too. Just like both of them just definitely feel resentful towards one another and hold a grudge against one another. Except Rodrigo is more of like angry and just feel like impatient, just like stressed out because of that, because she knows who she is and what she is compared to Taylor, which is basically like a senior and junior type of situation that they're in. It's funny somehow, but let me not laugh about this. Now let's see. Oh, we're going to ask about what will happen next, because I just want to keep this one short. Let's see. Okay. What will happen next between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift? What will happen next between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift? What will happen next between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift? What will happen next between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift? What will happen next between Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift? What will happen next between them? There is a chance. Let's see for what. Oh my god, that's a lot of cards. There's going to be like this in that segment energy because there is just like that restlessness. But there is also another chance for them to just like put their differences aside, even though they're going to be like wary towards one another or like, you know, side eyeing one another and just being like, maybe this is one of the wisest things to do or like one of the wisest decisions to have or like take and whatever. So yeah, it's just like a lot of burdens that needs to be released in order for them to even like see eye to eye, because there's like lots of just misunderstandings going on between them. A lot of just like she hurts me, I'm gonna hurt her, but she's like, I don't want to be hurt by her, like I don't want to act stupid and just like look stupid towards like next to her, and I don't want to have like to defend myself. But there's also that lots of frustration and just anger and lots of anxiety over the whole situation. It might get messy if there is something else to be mentioned, or if, you know, something just might leak. If not leak, just like, you know, some talk or like some shady post or whatever. And it might get more confusing or like more messy. But let's see. Yeah, it's like a lot of contemplating to do because all about making money and just, you know, saving face, basically. And it's all about the industry too, and just who like made a stronger soldier win, basically. There's also lots about you know, contemplating whether you really want to do this because you're too busy just beefing with teenagers and just like, you know, like you're too busy to beef with teenagers, not the opposite. So it's just like there is stuff here, lots of it actually. Yeah, something might happen or take place because of something that is going to be said or done, and it's going to make people look at it like, are you really like this? You know, like, do you really just want your career to be over if you want to go against her? Like, you know, don't you see how Kanye got it? How other people who went against her got it? Like, do you really just want to do this? So let's see what will happen next between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo. Like, if the industry really, like, if she really want to go against her, then, like, oh, good luck. Like, literally. Let me see, just... My god. Yeah, lots of sneakiness in here. I just feel like... Yeah, lots of anger. There is no... You know, like, you find, like, you lost hope that this might work in your favor. So you're just, like, wanting to see if, you know, you can just agree to disagree and kind of like call it a truth or just make peace with it. But if it ever gets to the fans, ooh, she's gonna be a goner. But let's hope it doesn't. It's just gonna be to be like a lot of indecisiveness when it comes to this. So they need to either sort it out or just, you know, like agree to disagree and just, you know, call it a tense peace or a tense truce for her own benefit. But yeah, this is the Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo reading.